Hello everybody, Imminent Storm here, and welcome back to Stellaris. In the last episode, we continued our exploration of our local section of the galaxy here, and working through a lot of the early anomalies and event chains, and we're still going to be working on that for a bit. We were also able to establish our first new colony down here in Stellaris. Now, we're going to continue working on a lot of this. But one thing I want to do that we haven't really done yet is try to find some of our neighbors, some of the other actual civilizations in the area. So I'm going to be working on that. We have a few other things we need to work on. We are running low on food, so I'm going to try and deal with that. So we got a few things to work on here. So let's go ahead and unpause it. I think one of the first things we're going to want to do is work on the food issue.
Research complete.
Ooh, research is complete. Physics labs, okay. Improved fission power. I guess we'll work on that. Now, I do have a mod that does affect the power generators, and I think that I got the fusion power plants a little ahead of schedule, so not sure how that's going to work out. It should be alright. We may actually bump down the smaller generators just to make them cost less. But for now, what we're going to do is none of the available slots here have any food on them. The food is behind tile blockers here. So that's a bit of a problem. And here we've already used all the tiles that actually have food on them. So what I'm going to have to do is build a hydroponics farm here. And I'm going to move this growing pop to that spot.
Evading hostile fleet.
What's this? Arrival at the second coordinates. Our ship has just arrived at the coordinates bound on Stellaris. The ship sensors immediately picked up multiple hostile signals scattered throughout the system. We should prepare for a fight if we wish to reach our destination. Where is this?
Situation log updated.
Alright, what do we got on our hands here? We have ancient mining drones in the system. A lot of them. Okay. Well, we'll deal with that. Yeah, building that farm should at least stop us losing food. Our science team found numerous ruins on Kandara 2. The ruins tell the story of a heavily industrialized civilization. Once inhabiting it, their technological progress did, however, have a very negative impact on their world's ecosystem. Failing to find inadequate countermeasures, they faced a catastrophic breakdown of their own biosphere. Chief Scientist Zeraxim doubts that this planet will ever turn back to its former state again.
Construction complete.
Okay, so they can't do anything there. Too many enemy ships. So I guess I'll send you up there. Science ship. Finished surveying here. So I guess I'll just continue to explore this area. We want to upgrade this fleet.
Research complete.
Border range plus 20%. Good. Unlocks clearing of this tile blocker. Yeah, we might as well get the tile blocker clearers. Admiral gains trait. While in command of the first star hunters, Admiral Zobligis has learned to carefully nurse his supplies to significantly reduce ship operating costs across the board. Oh, very nice. He gained the logistician trait. So I think I'm pronouncing that word right.
Analyzed. Anomaly found.
What's this? An unusually deliberate geometric configuration of minerals drifts through the debris belt by LM-112. It's possibly of alien origin. Research it.
Research complete.
One thing that we do have a problem with. Oh, nanocomposite armor. Improved spaceport? Yeah, let's go with improved spaceport. Is it we're lacking power?
Construction complete.
So, I mean, we've got a lot of minerals coming in, but power is a bit of an issue. Arrival to third coordinates. Okay, so that's up here. Coordinates to the third species home planet has led us to a frozen world covered by kilometers thick ice shell. Ready to begin our investigation of the planet.
Situation log updated.
Crystal Codex. The mineral cluster is a holographic record, multi-sided, many-edged, and translucent. It remains secure in the Cardex's tractor beam, but our experts will need some time to decode its contents. A special project has been issued to expedite this project. We can say nothing good will come of this. Gain 40 influence. Don't really need the influence, so we'll just go very well.
Updated.
Let's queue that into their process there. Alright, construction ship. Alright, what I'm going to want to do is I'm going to take a construction ship and I'm going to build a frontier outpost here. Begin expanding our border.
Construction.
Because there's a lot of power over here I want to get access to. We have detected the presence of a pre-space civilization on the Favib Vada. On Favib Vada in the Redor system. Over here. They are an early industrial age electricity and internal combustion engines gradually coming into widespread use. We should consider building an observation post above their world to study them more closely. We might have other ideas. That's the first other, like, actual sentient aliens we've discovered so far.
Anomaly found.
Another anomaly. An ancient orbital shipyard drifts in silence above this world. It has suffered significant battle damage and entire sections of the facility are missing. Go ahead and research that. Over here... is there anywhere where we might be able to get some more power? Because we're really short on power. I also could use more research, too. Here. Build a mining station there.
System survey complete. Anomaly found.
Another anomaly. There is a pattern of unusual sonic activity on Redor 5. Go ahead and research it.
System
you guys
survey complete.
upgrade this fleet to our new designs. Failure. Deep scans of the Zithrix from the Zithrix seem to have triggered some kind of cascading power failure in the ancient shipyard orbiting Firin Malba. It blew up in a spectacular explosion, according to Science Officer Cathiox. Unfortunate. Toy factory. There are structures on Redor 5, though most are less than ruins and more akin to rubble. Our initial pass over the planet reveals only one building that can be considered intact, seemingly spared whatever calamity robbed Red or 5 of its buildings and builders alike. This is the source of the noise. Not only is the building intact, reports Science Officer Zraxim, but it is active. It is a production facility of some sort, turning plasticine polymers into mute objects of uncertain but possibly ornamental purpose. The raw materials and end product are largely uninteresting to the Kark hunting grounds, but we could doubtlessly stand to learn something from the automated manufacturing process itself. Adds an alien toy factory.
Ships upgraded.
It's an alpine world. We can't colonize it. What does that actually give us? It produces 3 society research and 6 engineering research. Interesting. There is a colonizable world here. And it has food on it. Costs more influence than I currently have. Crystal Codex. The holographic data documents the terms and conditions for a trilateral trade treaty between 3 major alien powers that once dominated this quadrant of the galaxy. Context eludes us and the details are meaningless, but Science Officer Zraxim feels that this find will prove invaluable to improving our own ability to communicate with alien forces. In a bunch of society research. That's nice.
Construction complete.
That pop is still growing? I thought I moved it. Hold on. Why don't I just go ahead and move it? There we go. These guys get upgraded? Yes, they did. Alright, science ship. I want you to work on surveying these systems. Continue surveying over here. Construction ship. Can't do anything there yet. Anywhere we can get like a good amount of research. 180.
Anomaly found. Evading hostile fleet.
Impressive structures litter a small area on the surface of Firin Malba 3. Practically begging for some archaeological work. Okay. And who is fleeing? I guess there. Alright, then survey that system. What's over here? Space amoebas. Alright. Alright, now what I'm going to want to do... Oh, now we have enough minerals. Go ahead and build the research stations. Is I want to split off one of these ships. Do I want to give it an admiral? I'm not sure I want to give it an admiral. But this Corvette, I'm going to send on a mission. Find some neighbors. It's an abandoned amusement park. The structures on Firin Malba 3 are not as old as we first believed. It seems to be a playground or amusement park of some sort. Science Officer Cathiox notes that many of the contraptions are highly complex creations that we can learn much from, and that to the builder's alien eyes, this might have been a cutting-edge sensor array or even a gigantic art installation. Regardless, to us Kark, it looks mostly like a place where you would take your young and let them amuse themselves. Tricky.
Construction complete. System survey.
Alright, construction finished.
System survey complete. Research complete.
We got the new improved fission reactors. Assist research. Oh yes, we need assist research. Now, let me just see something here. See, if I went with maybe some armor. Nah. We'll need to work on those, though. Crystal Fleet. Alright, science ships. Do that research project. Space amoebas. But these guys need to be surveyed there. Survey.
System survey complete.
Survey. Change of heart. As we've grown our roots on Stellaris Prime, certain individuals have begun to stray from our beaten paths. This is to be expected, but these have supporters. The group feel our spiritualistic view of the universe is not leading us forward fast enough, assured that a more materialistic view of the cosmos is the answer. Leave them be. 3 pops, convert to closer to materialism. Bribe their leaders, lose a bunch of minerals and power. 3 pops, convert 1 step closer to materialism. Have spiritual guides redirect them. Let's do that. Faction founded. A new faction has recently been gaining traction in the internal political landscape. They call themselves the Martial Order of the Thorn. The members have been pushing hard for us to assert our military dominance over the rest of the galaxy. A disgruntled faction will be a source for trouble, but those that approve of the government's actions could prove useful. Now, are these actually in our territory? Yes, they are. Wait. It's a level 3. Where was that? Oh, there. No, what can I actually do with these guys? Can I, like, enslave these people? I don't know, but we don't actually have any ground forces. So we might want to start working on that.
Construction complete.
Start building a few armies.
Special project complete.
Alright. Cosmic impact. Firin Malba 4's inhabitants became victims of a cataclysmic event that took place here a few thousand years ago. Our scanners revealed traces beneath the planetary ice shell which point to a large-scale impact 8,000 years ago. After the initial firestorm, the following impact winter seems to become a permanent rather than transitional state. Alright. So far we haven't run anything out here. Let's start hopping closer to the galactic core. Construction ship. Ah, here we go. Stagnant ascendancy. First contact with the Zant Protectors. Another child. Know that we are the Zant Protectors, the chosen people of this galaxy. Respect our holy places, and we may refrain from annihilating you. Oh, these guys are a fallen empire. You walk the path of heresy, alien scum. Keep out of our way, or we will make you. Our sacred arms shall not waver. Our sacred arms shall not waver. First alien encounter. The news that we have encountered intelligent alien life for the first time has shaken our society to the core. Leaked footage of these bizarre creatures is spreading through media outlets across the Kark hunting grounds, and many citizens have been gripped by panic. Rioting has been reported in several cities. The strange Xenos have achieved a level of technology. I think that's because we're xenophobe. They appear to have been spacefaring for thousands of years, possibly even longer. Fortunately for us, they kind of appear to be a decrepit and stagnating species. Their age is over. The time of the Gahark has come. Indeed. Alright, so these guys are forced to return home. And we got ourselves... One of our neighbors is a fallen empire. Beautiful! Change of heart. Our attempts at redirecting the parts of the population prone to oppose our core ideals has finally paid off. Our agents have successfully converted the stragglers back to the faith, casting away their disdain for the government's methods and our path ahead. They are still there, but now a minority, barely enough to be worth mentioning. All the recently converted pops return to spiritualistic ideals. Good. And we got those tile blockers unlocked, and this is something I need pretty desperately. We need the orbital hydroponic farms. And we are at... No, we're still losing food. New faction recently been getting traction. The Church of Religious Conservatism. The members support spiritualist and conservative values.
Anomaly found.
Spiritualist. When are these guys going to be back? In 4 months. How much are we losing? Almost a full point. Does not give me anything that I can clear here. I can clear
System
this.
survey complete.
Recruitment of
System
armies is
survey
complete. What attachments do we have? New concrete fortifications? No. Hunter-killer drone swarms. I guess that's what we'll go with for now. Oh, those are expensive.
System survey complete. Tile blocker cleared.
Alright, tile blocker got cleared. Continue working on my surveys. No. Enemies. Alright, continue working on surveys and continue working on surveys. And there are my ships. So let's send them into deep space along the arm here. See if we can run into any other neighbors. Perhaps someone we could actually deal with.
Anomaly found.
What's this? During the survey, our scientist team has detected a structure on the surface of the asteroid. Go ahead and research it. Oh, actually, I want to make sure we get a scientist. spaceport level 2. I'm tempted to go for spaceport level 3s. Do we have any scientist who's better at voidcraft? No. We're almost on assist research.
Research complete.
Lost laboratory. We have found several interesting leads from the base, despite much of it being destroyed. In a part of the structure open to space, we have found a large repository of biological samples, some of which have intense regenerative properties. From the fragmented archives we were able to decipher, it appears the research base was intended to help combat a virulent plague affecting their species at least several hundred years ago. Given the end state of the laboratory, it seems that initiative most probably failed. While the virus should not affect our biology in any way, Cathiox has suggested placing a facility in orbit to access the samples in the original research, and has quarantined all personnel who access the laboratory for a time. Alright, so we got a +1 society research there. And now we can assist research. Point defense guns. Improved deflectors. AI-controlled colony ships. Gravitic sensors. Actually, let's go with the gravitic sensors. It's going to be the easiest one to knock out. And it does help improve our sensor arrays. Encountered some form of alien vessels. The Iota Menace. Let's go investigate them. Do they actually look like they are... It does appear that they are a colonized species. Yep, that's definitely a civilization.
System survey complete.
Let's have them turn around and start heading into this inner arm. The Kappa Menace. Alright. Start figuring out who they are. Alright, science ship. What I actually want you to do is come back and assist research.
System survey complete.
And you build
Special
mining
project
stations.
complete.
Communications established. We have established communication with the Great Kundan Empire. I believe these are molluscoids. They are authoritarian, xenophile militarists. That's an interesting combination. I bring greetings from Empress Bakugeth. I, the undisputed ruler of the Great Kundan Empire, wish to learn more about your species. Which martial techniques do your warriors employ, given your fascinating biology? Our sacred arms shall not waver. They have 3. We are roughly equivalent. Alright. Alright, so as I was saying, construction ship. Mining stations. Science ship. Continue surveys. Actually, no, science ship. Do that.
Science ship under attack. Evading hostile fleet. Science ship lost.
Oh. They must have jumped directly on top of something. A giant pile of space amoebas. Well, that is unfortunate. We'll have to replace the ship.
Construction complete.
Alright. Need a new scientist. Actually, let's recruit you for Voidcraft. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to swap you out. And then this science ship is going to get you. And you are going to head over here to work on your surveys. And you are going to build some research stations.
Special project complete.
Void clouds. A cloud reads the all report. Collated from multiple sources, like a cloud of luminous star stuff billowing in the dark, the report goes on to refer to the phenomenon somewhat poetically as a void cloud. It is evident to the priesthoods of the Karg hunting grounds that these clouds are heralds animated by some higher will. Exactly who or what this will belongs is the subject of heated debate, and is likely to remain so for the foreseeable future. At such time as the void cloud's true nature can be ascertained, it would perhaps be prudent to treat the immense power evident in its rolling motion with some caution. We leave the matter in the capable hands of our admirals.
Situation log updated.
Neutralize the void cloud to sit through its primordial star stuff. That sounds like a plan. I guess that's over here. This thing. Alien mural. While conducting surface scans of Kandara 2A, Science Officer Cathiox. I think this is the second time we've had the alien mural. Yeah. Well, they're going to try and translate the text. Do the research project.
Construction complete. Anomaly found.
Alright, what's this? Boss Pachuk's progenitors. Another stagnant ascendancy? Who is fanatic xenophile? We'll just do our standard response here. Research that. So we have... I only put two fallen empires in this galaxy, and both of them are my next door neighbors. Oh, lovely. Alright, mining stations. Well, at least we have someone next door that we can probably kill.
Construction complete.
Towed asteroid. For some reason, someone has towed an asteroid in a stable orbit around Turis 1. Massive engine sections and braking thrusters can be found on the surface, though they have long since been rendered inoperable. Alright, we got some engineering research. Mining stations. We need more power. We have another new faction. The Karg Ascendancy Vanguard. They seek to assert the primacy of the Karg species by curtailing the rights of aliens if necessary. Well, they're going to be happy with what we're going to do. I need more... Man, we're just rolling through all kinds of events. Hold on. Science Officer Cathiox has managed to partially translate the alien mural. The text contains a staggering amount of data, and the mural evidently serves as some sort of low-tech library. It describes in broad terms as a collected technological knowledge of an alien civilization that dominated the region some 80 million years ago. Let's see, what is it getting us? It's getting us some research. Ooh.
Research complete. Anomaly found.
Unusually delivered geometric configuration of minerals. Another one of those. Okay. Alright, we got the orbital hydroponic farms, which we need. badly. Neural implants unlocks slave army, slave processing facilities. Required for the creation of slave armies. I don't think we want slave armies. That's not what we're doing. Let's go with the biolab, and let's go with optimized fission power. Power plant 2s. Next, let's go power plant 2s. Alright. Orbital. Hydroponic farms. What are we going to need? 360 minerals. I think what we're actually going to do...
Construction complete.
Is let's get these tile blockers cleared on the home world. The mineral construct is, for lack of a better term, a room. Made out of the same type of minerals in common use in the Kark hunting grounds. The construct is a hollow isosododecahedron. Resonance scan indicates it is mostly hollow. It's likely inhabited at some point in time. Unlike its pristine exterior, the interior is in complete disarray, possibly as a result of an intentional act of sabotage. Let's see. And gets the expertise Voidcraft trait. Nice. Assisting research, yes. And that is a very nice system. I think we're going to want a colony there. But I think we need... No, we can colonize. Oh, we need a lot more minerals. But we are at the end of this episode here. So we will have to see what we're going to do there. Actually, let me just give these guys some orders. There we go. Okay, so yeah, we'll end this episode here. So I hope you guys enjoyed it. Thanks for watching. Go ahead, like, subscribe, and comment, and I will see you next time.